Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Ooh, yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tanya Lady T. I hope y'all can see me. I'm doing a car mukbang because I'm just doing one. How about that? Because I'm in the parking lot of my church, actually. And I said, you know what? I had been requested to do a Chick-fil-A car mukbang. So that's what we're doing today, y'all. I just got me a Diet Coke. And I got their chicken wrap, chicken and lettuce wrap, and I also got, and it, you know, you can get that as a meal. And for the side, I got the Greek yogurt with fruit and the nuts. So that's what we're having for dinner this evening. Y'all know I have to do a thumbnail. So anyway, I hope everybody's had a great day. I work remote from home today, so I'm looking kind of homely. So here's the ding. You know, we have to switch it up, everybody. We have to switch it up. It looks really good. Looks yummy. Thirsty. And oh, this is like granola. Excuse me, not nuts, but granola. The little wrap came with some ranch, garlic and herb ranch dressing. And I'm gonna stick me some John Brown dressing on this bad boy. I think since we're in the car, I'm gonna pour it in here, and then we just gonna dip. But anyway, y'all, I have to tell y'all about this. I'm just gonna squeeze that on out in there. Get it on in there, y'all. Get it on in there. I have to tell y'all about, y'all know I love Judge Judy. Was watching episode of Judge Judy. Let's do it. That's good. Oh, I thought it was a piece of wrap. Interesting case, y'all. Oh, and thank you, most gracious and heavenly Father, for the food that I am now receiving for the nourishment of my body. For Christ's sake, amen. Thanks. And let me also real quickly just pray for the teenagers that lost their life in that shooting at that school in Kentucky. And I think there was up to like 18 people injured as well. So we just lift all those families in that community up, because they're gonna have some psychological problems and issues. So we just pray that God continue to keep them, just and everybody do what we can as a community to help. But fascinating case. This guy, he was working for a company, and he was making a lot of overtime. He made, like, I think he said anywhere between $1,200 to $1,300 per week. Well, his boss called him in and said, hey, we want to promote you and put you on salary. So they put him on salary, but he got a promotion, but his pay was a demotion because they were trying to crack down on overtime. Of course, y'all know overtime is paid at time and a half. So anyway, so he said when he got his first paycheck, it went down to like $951 per week, or however he got paid. But that's what it averaged out to be, $951 a week. So later on, his boss got fired or quit or something like that. So they call him to the office and tell him, hey, look, we need you to step up and take on some of the responsibilities because so-and-so has quit. Alright, I got to try this out. So-and-so has quit. So we need you to take over those duties. We need you to step up. And of course, it comes with a pay raise. So they give him a pay raise. They tell him what the pay raise was supposed to be. I think the pay raise was going back to like $1,100 to $1,200 a week. Pretty much where he was before he got the promotion, but it was really a demotion in pay. Follow me, y'all? You follow me? We're gonna put a little bit of this granola in here, you know. Gonna do it so we can get the full effect flavor. It's already got strawberries in it. Ooh, that's good. Very tasty. Okay, so now he accepts the position, and you know how it is. You get paid, you know, based on what you worked 2 weeks prior or a week prior. So when he got his first paycheck after his promotion, his paycheck was like $1,700. So he didn't think nothing about it. And I think he had a conversation with his boss, and he had told his boss, "Ooh, thanks for the raise." Well, meanwhile, back at the ranch, they recognized for the next 3 pay periods, they called it and recognized they had overpaid him. So anyway, the long story short, the case was about his employer was suing him so that he could return, and it totaled up to be almost $4,000 that they overpaid him. And so before they came to court and everything on Judge Judy's show, they told him that he was going to have to repay that money. He said, well, I'm sorry, I've already spent that money. So in one of his checks, they garnished his check for like $800 and some odd. So he quit. And so, of course, that's why they were in the courts. That's why they, were in court, because the employer wanted his money back. So, because they overpaid him, and it was actually the employer's error that happened, but because it was an error and they brought it to his attention, the law says you have to pay that money back. So of course the employer, they won the court case, but Judge Judy really got on him because she said that, you should have said something. You should have said, hey, are you sure I'm supposed to be getting this much money? Because this seems like a lot. So it's just a matter, I guess, of honesty. If you're a person and you're supposed to be honest, and the analogy she used is like if you know that based on the money that you have in the bank on average, you got the same money in your savings account, it doesn't move that much, and you might get $50 a month on interest, just depending on how big your savings account is. And then all of a sudden you start, and in your statement you start seeing a $500 interest payment. The bank, the law says that, you have a duty to inform or something like that. Of course, I can't remember the technical term. But I said, oh my God. But it's true, honesty. He knew his paycheck wasn't supposed to be that much of an increase. But yeah, by law, you have to pay that money back. It's just like if your refund for the IRS was supposed to be $800 and you get a check for double that amount, then you're supposed to have a duty to inform and say, hey, are you sure something's, you sure this is right? Just like it if they shorted you real bad. If they short you your paycheck, you used to get, like me, I'm salaried. Every 2 weeks, I know what I'm supposed to get in my paycheck. And the only change I should see is like, if I get a bonus or I get a pay raise and they tell me at the last minute, that will be the only way that I know my paycheck money will go up. But until I get my annual review or my bonus or something like that, I know what I'm supposed to get every bi-weekly. And you can cool believe, somebody say, you can cool believe, if a Lady T check is lower than what it normally is, somebody say, you better tell somebody. You better tell somebody. Somebody's gonna be in trouble, yeah. You better tell somebody. 'Cause when your money looking strange, you better tell somebody. So I guess I get it. I get it. And honey, he had a time. He had a party with that extra money. He was like, they really appreciate me. Okay, yeah, they appreciate you, but honey, they want to appreciate having to give you $1,600 a week when it should have been $1,100. Or whatever the amount was. Oh, y'all, I meant to tell you in my last video when we was talking about the fire sticks and stuff. Please know, I got so caught up in what I was saying. What I meant was, you know, yeah, the fire sticks, they're legal. Oh, yes. I'm not talking about that because you can buy them on Amazon, I think, and Apple and all them. What I was referring to that I think is illegal when these young folks and my nephews talking about, yeah, auntie, you need to go on and buy one because I can jailbreak it. I can break it in and you'll have access to this movie, that movie. I thought, oh, no, you don't have the FBI coming to mine. That's what I meant. That's what I was talking about. Not that the Apple stick itself was illegal. Of course not. But all that stuff folks do to them, I guess you take it to the man down the street that wore a green toboggan, and the only time the lights come on is when you open up the door. No, we ain't doing that. No. No, we can't do that, y'all. But that's what I meant. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to come on and do a video. I don't want to get too full because I got choir rehearsal tonight. And I don't like to sing when I'm too full. Very clean tasting. Very clean tasting. That's nice and fresh. They're gonna be shocked to see me looking like this because they used to seeing me look dolled up, but we doing all natural tonight. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to do it. About to shut it down. But just wanted to pop in and say what's up. We're almost at the weekend. Oh my God, here's one other thing. Flim, flam, flim, flam. Y'all, my mom, and I want to say somebody on this channel also recommended, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, my mom was telling me to watch the movie Open House on Netflix. Y'all, so I watched it the other night. I was so mad I didn't know what the world to do. And look, I'm not gonna tell it because there always gonna be somebody that want to see it. And I hate, don't you hate people who spoil the movie for you? The only thing I'm gonna tell you is where they do that at. The whole movie, you are on the edge of your seat. And I understand when they do Netflix movies, it's not going to be the big banger, bang, bang blockbusters that you go see at the movies. Some of them are, but you know, for the most part, they're not going to be over the top spectacular. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. The last 5 minutes of that movie was such a letdown. I done scratched a hole in my temple. I was just like this, doing this number here at the end. What? Wait a minute. And I stopped. Because when the credits started rolling, I said, well, maybe they'll jump back in and finish off the movie. So totally upset. Oh. Y'all, go ahead on and watch it so y'all can, you know, understand where I'm coming from. Who does that? Who ends a movie like that? So disappointing. Oh, it was so disappointing. Oh, horrible. Anyway, it's called Open House. All right, y'all, I'm about to do it. Don't want nothing but some bread there. But, yeah. Open House on Netflix. Anyway, let me go. I see some of my church folks is coming. And they're probably going to say, what is she doing? I'm eating in the car. But anyway, y'all. Thanks for stopping on the flavor train. Because flavor is where it's at. Bye, y'all.